Okay, so this is a food explosion product photography that I just made with the help of Gemini AI. So if you're running a restaurant or a cafe business and you happen to sell some food products with fillings or stuffings, then I guess you can use this marketing style to market your product on the internet, especially on social media. So let me show you how you can create a picture like this based on your own product with the help of Gemini AI. First, let's open Gemini, and here I'm just using the desktop version, but you can also use the Gemini app on your phone to create the picture. And after that, you can click the plus button, click upload files, and you can select the product photo that you want to process. Now in this case, for this example, I'll use a picture of the taquitos, and I do recommend to make sure that the fillings or stuffings are visible, because AI doesn't know what exactly you have in your ingredients. So make sure that you are providing enough information to extrapolate to actually generate a more accurate picture. So this is the picture that I'm going to use. Let me just copy it. And you can right click and then paste that on Gemini. Now, after that, you can copy and paste this prompt onto Gemini. So this is the prompt that is available in the description down below. You can copy it. Now let me just paste that on Gemini. So on this prompt, there are two things that you are free to customize. You can select the background color for the picture. Now by default, it will choose the most appropriate or the most relevant color based on your food products. So that's why I'm using color appropriate instruction here, but you can use a different color like black, red, or white, yellow, green, blue, purple, etc. Now down here, you have the option to choose the aspect ratio or the dimension of the picture. Now I'm using 3:4. And after that, when you're done with all of the settings and the prompt, you can click Tools, enable the image generation feature on Gemini, select either Thinking or Pro, because these two versions will call Gemini Nano Banana Pro, whereas the fast option will just use the regular Nano Banana, which is fine, but not the best model. So make sure to use Thinking or Pro. You can send a message and just wait for the result. Now, I think I have to mention that this is not going to immediately create a picture like this. That's actually only creating this picture without the text. So the text will come later after the second prompt. This first prompt will only turn this food product into a sort of professional food explosion product photography, which is actually pretty good, but it is not going to add some headlines, taglines, or CTA into the poster design. Okay, there you go. So we got this picture. Now I think it looks quite decent, but if you don't like it, there is always this redo button, so you can tell AI to do it one more time, and usually you can get a very different result. But let's just roll with this one. Now, this is the second prompt that you can send, and again, it is going to be available in the description down below. So let me just paste that text right here. Now I can select the color for the text. That is optional, but again, I'm going to use white. So you can add a headline. This is going to be a big text that will appear at the top of the design. So let's call this one maybe crunchy feeling or something like that. I don't know. And down here, you can select the CTA. So I want to use roll with it. There you go. Let's use the same settings again, send a message, and we have to wait for another 30 seconds for AI to edit that picture. So just wait, and I guess I'll just skip a while and I'll show you the final result. Okay, so this is the result that I got. I think that's quite decent, and again, if you don't like it, there is always the option to redo the image generation. But if you do like it, then you can click this download button to get the full resolution of the picture, and maybe you can post it on social media. Perhaps one thing that I guess you want to remove is this watermark, and there are many ways you can remove this. You can use Canva, Photoshop, and it is also possible to use Gemini to remove the watermark that was created by Gemini. I actually made some videos about that. You can check it out on my channel. So that's basically it. That's how you can create a professional looking marketing campaign that shows a food product explosion using Gemini AI. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video. I wish you a great day ahead.